All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Average Joe's. Guess what? My stoke level is through the roof. You know why? Because it's mid-July and it is fair season. And you know what you get at the fair? Corn dogs. And you know what we did today at Average Joe's? We're making Wagyu beef beer-battered corn dogs. Kind of blows the mind. We haven't done this before. We haven't even made corn dogs before. This is our first foray, and we went all out with a Wagyu beef dog covered in a beer batter. You can't lose. A little dipping sauce, chipotle ketchup. Oh man. It's so good. Guys, that beef, delicious. Perfectly seasoned. The batter is delicious. It's got a nice hint of beer with a little bit of sweetness. So we're going to use a little bit of honey in that batter, give it a little bit more to offset the beer flavor, the tang and the sweetness. Really, really tasty. So come with me and we'll show you how. Oh man. All right, so starting off, we got our basic ingredients. We're gonna go 1.25 cups of flour, 2/3 a cup of finely ground cornmeal. Unless you like it a little bit thicker, you can use the regular yellow cornmeal if you like it a little bit more grainy, but we're going finely ground. A teaspoon each of baking soda, baking powder, salt, and brown sugar. We're gonna mix all the dry ingredients together. I got them all here together. Once we get those mixed up, from a wet side, we're gonna go 12 ounces of beer. I'm gonna go with this sweet local Los Angeles because it does have a sweeter flavor. I'm gonna go 2 teaspoons of honey, and I'm gonna go egg, and then 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So I'm gonna mix up the dry ingredients, then I'm gonna put these wet ingredients together, and then fold them in and see how thick it gets. And we can adjust it from there. Just get these guys all incorporated. Make sure there's no clumps. Looking good. Just a splash of avocado oil. Then we're gonna go 1 egg. Already scrambled itself. I'm gonna go ahead and get that good and scrambled up as much as we can. They're good enough. Then we're gonna go in with the beer, about 12 ounces. Honey. Good. Incorporated. All right, so now we're going to kind of fold that in. I think what we're going to try to do is kind of treat it like a thicker waffle batter and just try to mix that in a little bit. Not going to be a thin one, but it's got to be thin enough to where it coats the dogs. At the same time, it's got to be thick enough so it gives you a good amount of. So we need more liquid. I'm going to put some a little bit more beer in there. See where that gets us. So I think we're pretty close. It still seems thick, but it might be the right consistency. We're going to let that sit for just a minute. Try not to overwork it. We don't want to toughen it up too much. In the meantime, check this out. Gourmet dogs. Usually we just get whatever we get at the store, but today we're going to try out these Snake River Farm dogs. I've seen a couple of reviews where they've gotten a really good review just eating it straight as a hot dog. So we're going to go ahead and, potentially make a great hot dog even greater by making it a corn dog. So super excited about trying these out. We're going to take them out of the package, dry them off really good, give them a coating of cornstarch, and then we'll try dipping them. All right, back to the dog. So I just read on the package, I guess I didn't say it, but that's Wagyu beef right there. I probably have never had Wagyu beef in my life. The first time I have Wagyu beef, it's going to be in a hot dog. So that's pretty exciting. Also, natural pork casing. So that's the real deal you see on there. So, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll find out if a really good hot dog makes an even better corn dog or if it's the opposite, but it's all about experimenting. So got these really good and dried off. Going to go ahead and coat them in cornstarch. kind of get them coated. I'll wipe all that excess off. Okay, now that we got these guys cornstarched up, we're going to go ahead and give them the skewer. Try to keep it down the middle and not poking out the sides. Skewer's a little bit long, but that's going to be okay. Just whatever you got. Okay, so now we got this tall glass, and we're going to go ahead and try to cram this batter in there so that we can then dip the dog in there without making too big of a mess. But it is average Joe. Sometimes things get messy. I think I have to leave a little bit of room because when I cram that guy down in there, it's probably going to push up on the sides. So let's give it a shot. What do you think? All right, here goes nothing. Woo! Oh boy, that is thick. I don't know. Work it around a little bit, I guess. Try to get it on there. I don't know if it's gonna stick. All right, so too thick. So we're gonna go back into the mixing bowl, add more beer, mix it up, see if we can thin it out a little bit. No problem. Everything here is flexible. We're gonna be just fine. Okay, so added probably another 4 ounces of, gonna mix this in, see if we can get it to incorporate. Hopefully we didn't thin it out too much, but I think we're gonna be okay once it all gets together. It's a little bit wetter. See if it sticks to these dogs. Okay, so the oil's a little bit hot. We're letting that cool down, but here we go. We're gonna try to dip one in. We're gonna cook them one at a time. It could get crazy. Let's go. I think that's gonna be better.
Did you get your wiener stuck?
Well, wah, wah. Okay, so we got our oil up to about 360. It got a little bit hot. I'm trying to give this a good all-around cook so it doesn't overcook on one side, which is requiring some spinning. I think for the next one, I'll try to get the stick in a little bit further. But as the first one goes, I mean, it kind of looks like a corn dog. It's looking good. It smells good. Get that kind of twirled around in there. A little extra dip. That's going to be a good one. Woo-wee! That one's going to be a prize. Look at that one. We're getting it dialed in. What do you think, Letty? So we're going 4 to 5 minutes, keeping it about 350 degrees. The hot dog's fully cooked. You want it to be, warmed up, obviously, but you really just don't want raw batter sitting around in there. So that's kind of what we're going for. We'll hope these are done. We'll know when we bite into them. Well, there it is, out of the fire. Still pretty hot. We got everything fried up. While it was in there, we made a dipping sauce. It's a chipotle ketchup. All it is some chipotle sauce from some chipotle peppers. Just got a little bit of the sauce off there. If you want, if you're really bold, you'll put an actual pepper in there. Chopped up. That's really tasty, but gives a lot of heat. And then some ketchup and mayo. Let's give this sucker a try. Oh man. So good, guys. That Wagyu beef, and again, that beer batter, the beer batter really shines. It gives a little bit of sweetness. You taste a hint of the beer, goes really good with that beef flavor. So it all goes well together. You choose your own dipping sauce. Do you want to go ketchup or old school or mustard? Whatever you like on your hot dog, you can't go wrong. These are delicious. I would try these out. Beer-battered Wagyu corn dogs. Delicious. And you know what? Sometimes average is good enough. Lenny, you are what you eat. You are a big corn dog. Well, you know what Average Joe always says, when life hands you extra batter and hot oil, you might as well make hush puppies. Why not?